I am so annoyed. So what better time for a YouTube video than when I'm annoyed? All right. You ever have a fender bender? Like, ever been sitting in traffic? I know I have, where you get bumped from behind or you bump somebody and you get out, you look, you realize it's no big deal, and you move on your merry way. I had that back in July. All right. I had an incident where I was in bumper to bumper traffic. So let's keep that in mind. Bumper to bumper traffic. I could not have been going fast. I could not have been going fast at all. I couldn't have sped to 3 miles an hour if I wanted to. All right. Now that being said, I did look over briefly. I did get distracted. It was my fault. I'll own up to it. I bumped into a woman from behind. All right. So get out of the car like a good person, thinking trying to do the right thing. We exchange. She sprints out of her car practically because she thinks she's driving a Maserati. She's confused in the fucking head. She's just like, I'm like, bitch, seriously? Her car, I don't remember if it was like a Honda or a Nissan, but it was looked to me about 10 years old and like it'd seen a lot of driving and it wasn't new. So, okay. And right away, by the way, the only damage that I saw that occurred during this accident was on me, and I deserved it, I guess. Like, my license plate came off, and it's in the middle of the road because we pulled over, and it's still being run over, so my license plate just getting crinkled and shit, and everybody's just like, fuck you, fuck you. So I go, first thing I do is I get out of the car, I say, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I think so, or something to that effect. And she's like, I said, what do you want to do here? Do you want to call the police? What do you want to... She's like, I think we can just settle with insurance. And I'm like, okay, fine. And then I start moving, which goes, where are you going? I'm like, I want to go get my license plate out of the road because it's being run over repeatedly, and it's going to be a ball of like fucking tinfoil by the time it's done. So I go get my license plate. I come right back to her, and then we exchange information. The only thing that I kind of noticed about her at that time was I should have suspected something was up with her. She's like 38, fit. She doesn't look like, she's not a big like Oprah whale or anything like that. So, not that Oprah is anymore. She starts looking, and she has her little card for her insurance. Mine is on my phone. As you know, I'm technologically impaired, so it takes me a while. I've got so much on my phone to find it. So I'm literally going like this on my phone trying to find the screenshot of my card. And I don't have the app. Yeah, I know. Everybody's like, well, you should use the app. It's easier. I've tried to use an app for a bank and an app for... It's never easier. They always tell me my password's wrong. I've written my password down. They'll still tell me it's wrong. Bullshit. Fuck it. I'll do it the old school way. So I'm looking for my insurance. She's like, do you have insurance? Kind of giving me that, cunt. She was speaking cunt. You know what I mean? That translates in cunt. That means like asshole. You probably don't have insurance. You look like trash. I'm a yuppie from like Lincoln Park. So seriously, you probably don't, right? So I'm like, yeah, bitch, I have insurance. I didn't say that, but I'm like, yeah, I have insurance. Show her my insurance. She shows me hers, and she's like, okay, well, just call the insurance. I called mine up. She called hers up, and then we just parted our merry ways. And I thought this was all long gone. I went to my local mechanic, literally got my license plate reattached. I forgot all about it. This is in July, by the way. July. What's it? January 2nd or 3rd today? 3rd. All right. Today I get a letter, and I look at it. I don't know why I didn't get a letter from Geico before, but fuck it, whatever. And we're very polite. They're like, hi, Jay, we're just letting you know that sometimes the case is still ongoing. First of all, I'm like, what case? What fucking case are you talking? And we haven't settled yet, but, it takes a while when people have a bodily injury to settle. So it's totally normal. That's why I stopped right the fuck there reading. I'm like, bodily injury? Who the fuck's got a bodily injury? I look, it listed me as driver, and the person with the bodily injury is lying cunt, I'll call her, until I can say her real name. When the shit's over, I'm gonna put her on blast. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put her on blast. I'm gonna give you her Facebook too at that lying bitch. So, I was like, injured party? What the fuck? And I'm looking... So I was like, this can't be real. So I called up Geico, the claim line. I'm like, yeah, I got a question. Yes, you think I don't act this way in my normal life? I totally did, even with the chick on the phone. And she's like, well, what does it pertain to? I give her the case ID number or whatever it is. And she's like, oh, yeah, well, we just wanted to let you know that there's no action you need to take. But, your premium may go up if we have to pay her out. She's still being treated for her injuries. For her mental injuries? Because she thinks she's Napoleon, or she thinks she could fly and she dove off a building? I said, what? She couldn't have had an injury. And I said, listen, I know what you people do. You hire people to make sure people aren't lying and shit like that, and you get private eyes. I said, move her to the top of your list because the bitch is lying. This lying whore saying she's bodily injuries. They couldn't tell me what type. But I'm like, what the fuck kind of bodily injuries does a bitch have? She hit her non-existent tits against the fucking steering wheel or something like that? She had nothing with the sight of her. I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, you try to do the right thing. This is why people are afraid to stop. This is why, I know, this is why people are afraid to stop, exchange information, because they think motherfuckers like this are going to bilk. Or try to, she's probably walking around with one of those whiplash things on her, like one of those fucking, like Elizabethan cones on her head. Like, I think she's like one of those, if she had a baby, she'd like burn it with a cigarette, just so she could put it in the hospital and say it fell on one. Munchausen, bitch, you. Lying bitch. She wants me. I'm still recovering from an injury in a car accident. You weren't injured. You sprinted out of that motherfucking car. She could have done 50 laps around that car after she got out of it. I can't believe this motherfucker. I'm just like in shock right now. I'm just like, injured party. Like, what is she getting, rehabilitation or something? And so I'm talking with somebody about this. She's like, well, sometimes whiplash can show up later. I said, 7 months fucking later? I ain't never heard of a motherfucker in my life. Was her neck made of toothpicks? Because that's the only way the bitch could still be suffering from whiplash. First of all, she didn't suffer from whiplash. She was fine. She wasn't even smart enough to fake it this way. I would have been like, okay, maybe, or, I'm respecting the con. If she would have got out of the car at the time, been like, I don't know if I feel so well. Call an ambulance, file a police report. She did none of the above. But she's injured and still being treated. Gee, I wonder if she knows a doctor, And then somebody said to me, maybe she can fake being in pain, but you can't fake medical bills. Really? You think that you can't fake medical bills? I totally disagree. If she's got a friend who's a doctor, like, listen, I want to get a fucking check for something. Can you say I got scoliosis or I've got like the bubonic plague in my vagina, something from this asshole that hit me like months and months ago? Like, I just can't fucking believe the nerve of this bitch. Let me tell you a little story. I've been hit twice this month, last month alone. Twice. First incident, old people, because they're getting ready to die. They shouldn't be behind the wheel of a car. Hit me from behind the car. Not that hard. I didn't even get out of the car. They were like all panicking behind me, like, we'll pull over. I'm like, I got places to go. I don't care. My car's not that great. It's fine. I just had to keep going like this. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're great. I didn't even pull over. Fuck it. Yes, it's their fault. I don't give a shit. I left. Second time, a bitch hit my fucking mirror, just turned my mirror a little bit, and she folded her mirror completely in. Again, she didn't stop. I would have liked her to stop and be like, everything cool? She didn't. She went to go pick up her kids down the block and then just kept going. Okay, my mirror was fine. Hers got folded in and she just unfolded it. Okay. I didn't sit there and be like, oh my God, oh, for the love of that. Oh, I've got a bruised scrotum. Oh, Jesus, I need to make payments and shit. Maybe I'm a stupid ass for doing everything right, or trying to now in this point in my life. I'm going to go dive in front of a BMW later and be like, they purposely hit me. I saw it. It was Tyler Henry driving. He fucking totally did it on purpose. Yeah, I want a bajillion dollars. No? Okay, I'll take $1,000. Will you pay that? Oh, because I've got spina fucking deliciousness. And it's, I have a headache. But it's people like this whore, this fucking lying cunt, and I wish I could name her right now. I Facebooked the bitch. Okay, I don't have Facebook, but my cousin does. I said, Facebook this name, her first name and her last name. And she said, is she one of these people? Screenshotted me. I see the bitch smiling, one of them. And she lives in Lincoln Park, so she's already yuppie. We already know that she's yuppie and she's got a little bread on her. If you live in Lincoln Park in Chicago, you're paying at least $2,000 a month rent. Easy, okay? So she's able to pay that much already. Mm-hmm. And she's into fitness. That's very interesting. So tomorrow I plan on probably calling my insurance company and be like, you might want to check if she's a workout bunny. I don't know about people in pain, but I don't think they like to work out a whole bunch, like every day, to get rid of their pain. And, especially if they're being treated for some horrible condition. You fucking bitch. God damn it. I swear to God. Wait till this thing is over. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I'd have to check in the legalities. If I could say her first name and last name and say she's a lying asshole and make it a video directly to her. Honey, you picked the wrong fucking one. I'm just telling you right now. Shit, I'll give her an injury. If I would have known, I would have just ran over her foot. I would have backed up right over it. Like, bitch, now you got an injury, okay? My insurance will cover it. Fuck you.